Hey, what is up guys, it's Galaxy Tech here, coming to you guys today with a Cyber Dragon deck profile for this, well, OCG format more or less, because the new Cyber Dragon support is OCG exclusive, unfortunately. Anyway, I've had a few requests in the light of the compilations I uploaded, so yeah. And I wasn't really going to do a deck profile on DevPro, but, you know, after seeing AznEye's deck profile, which I really didn't like, because he just kind of missed the point of Cyber Dragons, I feel, because with the new support, it turns the deck from slow OTK to fast OTK, which is really efficient. So yeah, I'll get straight into it. So we got 3 Cyber Dragons. We need this because it's Cyber Dragons. We got 3 core, Searcher for your search card, and you can use it if your opponent has a monster and banish it from the. You can banish this from the graveyard and summon Cyber Dragon. Well, any Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. Then we've got 3 copies of Cyber Dragon Dry. This card is just really great with this deck. It allows you to access your rank 5's machines, at least, really easily. You just summon Cyber Dragon, normal summon Cyber Dragon Dry, make all Cyber Dragons level 5, and then go straight into Nova, and then combo off, or go straight into Infinity. Then we got 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier. This is your rank 5 power play, I guess. Like, you can drop Cyber Dragon from your hand or any Cyber Dragon monster and summon it, search out another Galaxy Soldier and do the same, or normal summon Cyber Dragon Dry, or, you know, or some Golden Jet, for example, which is the next card, and then just go straight into your rank 5s really easily. So yeah, which brings me to Golden Jet, which is yet again another light machine, so, you know, it's really easy to use this, because you can put its level up by 1, go into Cyber Dragon Nova. Then this Chronomaly Nebra Disc, it's mainly to search out Golden Jet, and you can dump this in the graveyard with Rampage Dragon to use later as well. Then we've got 2 copies of Honest, because, you know, all lights. Solar Windjammer, because this is just your extra Cyber Dragon, which isn't a Cyber Dragon. And then 1 Electromagnetic Turtle, which is like your Necro Gardener, sort of, except it's once per duel, so, which is quite annoying. But despite that, you can dump this in the graveyard with a Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, and yeah, it's just useful. So then we got 3 copies of Cyber Repair Plant for the spells. It's dependent on having a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard to use it, but with this deck it's very easy to do. So yeah. Then we got 3 copies of Power Bond. Obviously, all machines going to Rampage with this is just phenomenal. Then 3 MST, destroy the back row, because OTK decks don't cope well with back row. And 2 Overload Fusion, because Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon just makes this card so alive. It's unbelievable in the deck, especially with the amount of Cyber Dragons you dump. And then, or just like machines. And then you got Instant Fusion to go into your Panzer Dragon, which allows you to easily access your rank 5s, just 1,000 life points to access a rank 5 pretty much. Then we got 1 Machine Duplication. I found 2 to be very cloggy, so, I mean, because it's a one-off play sort of thing. You summon core, search out Cyber Repair Plant, use Machine Duplication, get 2 Cyber Dragons out. It's a useful combo, but, you know. Then 1 Snatch Steal and 1 Foolish Burial. You can use this to dump a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard if needs be, or any light machine that you feel needs to be dumped in the graveyard. And I don't play limiter removal in this deck because it just feels a bit too inconsistent, I'd say. It's, you know, I did try playing it, but it just didn't work. So then, to finish off with traps, we got 3 Threatening Roar. Stop your opponent attacking your core that's on the field and dealing massive damage. And if they try to MST this, you can just chain it, and regardless of whether they were going to attack or not, they can't attack. and then two breakthrough skills just stop your opponent's effects going off. Which brings us to the extra deck. So we've got 2 copies of Cyber Dragon Infinity, or should I say Cyber Dragon Quasar Arc, I guess. It's really, really good. You can just summon this on top of a Cyber Dragon Nova, once per turn attach and exceed any attack position monster on the field to it as exceed material, and it can negate stuff once per turn. I mean, the once per turn bit kind of sucks. I mean, it would be so even more overpowered if it wasn't once per turn, obviously, but you know, such a shame that we're not getting this in the TCG, but you know, such is life. And then 2 copies of Cyber Dragon Nova, obviously, because you just need this. It actually helps with the fast OTK in this deck, and you know, after using it, you can get Cyber Dragon Infinity out. And we've got 1 Pallades just as a generic rank 5 to bounce stuff back. I've never gone into it, but you know. 1 Volcasaurus. I think I went into this once as shown in the replays, just to bait out the Infernoid player. Then 1 Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, just in case you've run out of Novas, Infinities, sorry. Then for the fusions, 2 Rampage Dragon. This, I think people underestimated how good this card actually is. I mean, they said it wouldn't replace Cyber Twin Dragon. They're wrong, it does. It destroys back row, it can have up to 3 attacks per turn, and with Power Bond it just makes an OTK so fast. And at the end of the day, this is what the deck is all about. It was a slow OTK, which is not really great, but which was with Power Bond and Cyber Twin Dragon. But with this card, it can clear back row and then go for a really fast OTK. So yeah. And late game, it's very good. I mean, early game, Cyber Dragon Infinity and Nova just make for a very fast OTK, but this makes for a very good finisher. Then we got 2 Fortress Dragon, mainly for the mirror match or against Cliff Forts if they've got towers out. It's a really good out to towers. It's a really easy card to summon, but I've never gone into it in the as indicated by the replays, because the compilation is all the matches I've played so far with the current deck, which is this one. Then 1 Cyber Twin, 1 Cyber End. Mainly go into this with Nova if your opponent's stupid enough to use Solemn Warning on it, or something like that. And then 2 Panzer Dragon for your instant fusion targets. And yeah, so that is the deck profile, guys. I hope you like it. Let me know if you recommend any improvements. I'm all ears for that. So yeah, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Peace out.